Hello again, this is Chris from Scobie IT with the second part of our browser comparison, this time covering Mozilla Firefox. This is my personal favourite out of the three, but technically speaking there's not a great deal of difference in how any of them work, it's more just how they appear. So it's really a case of finding on which one you really get on with best. Like one of the big differences is the little Firefox button up here takes you to your menu, or like the others you can press the Alt key, it brings up the menu options. So just as before, if you go to view you can obviously toggle toolbars on or off depending on how minimalist you like it. I personally prefer it just with the favourites bar and then just like the standard interface. So right, you can obviously toggle on the sidebars and that sort of thing, but we'll cover them in a second. So we'll just untoggle it. This is how it looks by default, obviously with the exception of the favourites. Very clean looking interface. Within the options you've got all the usual bits and bobs. You've got the options menu, etc, etc. Bookmarks is, well, the easiest way to find it, like with Internet Explorer, is to look for the little star. Then you can toggle that on or off and obviously go through your bookmarks. Along the bottom, with the default homepage, it gives you links to stuff like your downloads folder. Unlike Internet Explorer, the address bar is an address bar, it's not a search bar, so as you can see where I'm looking now, that's your search bar. You can obviously toggle which search provider you'd like to use, but if we just search for something random, so we'll go for Hippo for now. You'll have to excuse me, my internet connection's not fantastic today, but in a moment there we go, it's finally loaded up. Sorry about that. Right, as you can see it's loaded up some lovely links for hippos, and just like Internet Explorer, it's pretty standard interface. The web page doesn't really change much. Obviously what you can do is you can add pages to your bookmarks and that sort of thing. One way I do like to do it, which I do find very preferable in Firefox, is you can click on the little star in your address bar and it will allow you to add it. And if I want to add it to the little toolbar at the top, you can click on a little drop down box and change it as appropriate. So as you can see it's now added it as I click on it, although it'll make more sense for me to close the browser so you can see it open up. So as you can see, when I click on the little hippo button, it takes me to the hippo page, and if I want to add that to the home page, what you do is you click on the Firefox button and go to options. Then it normally opens in the last tab you had open. Another cool point is that you can save all your passwords and it will remember it for you. So you click on the general tab, then here are your default options, like you can change where you download it, go to. Right, and if you click on use current page, like with Internet Explorer, it'll take the page you're currently on and add it as your home page. So now when we open up Firefox, it'll open us up straight to a Google search of hippos. And I'll just change that back. So yeah, the only real difference between this and Internet Explorer is the graphical features. Any questions, please post in the comments.